Bonjour. Thank you so much for inviting me this afternoon to your grand celebration of African Renaissance. My name is Dr. Eveline Delgado Norris, and I teach French, African languages and cultures at Chicago State University. I'm sorry I can't be with you right now, but I just wanted to share with you just my joy and enthusiasm in joining you through technology, à travers la technologie. As we celebrate African Renaissance, my message to you today is to remember the other half. African progress and Renaissance cannot be accomplished without the other half, which is the African woman. So today I'm celebrating African women, women of strength, women of courage in Africa and throughout the African diaspora. Those who are simply active members of our family, raising children, attending to our needs. Sometimes we look back at our childhood and we actually wonder how they made it through, but they made us happy through their sacrifices, and we reap the benefits today. I would like to share with you some of the challenges and hopes of African women as expressed through poetry, so through their voices. I chose poetry today because, unlike any other form, poetry to me is truly the song of the heart. It's the song of the soul. We will voyage to Senegal, the Senegal. As you know, Dr. Tal and myself are from Senegal. And we will listen to first the voice of Annette by Derneville. She was one of the first really recognized, world recognized Francophone women African poets. She was a contemporary of Léopold Sédar Senghor. They talk a lot about Léopold Sédar Senghor, but they forget sometimes to talk about the women poets at the same time. And the poem Africaine calls African women to the table. They are engaged in the road of progress, and she encourages everyone to not leave them behind. Africaine. Toute jeune, toute forte, pleine de sève encore, gorgée d'amour, mère, crie ton nom. Les battements érotiques du tam-tam, le tempo des blues couvre sa voix. Fille de ma mère, l'Afrique sainte, l'Afrique mère crie. Calebasse de route, ô le chemin. Soleil, debout. Tueront-ils le veau gras sans nous? And this is my translation. All young, all strong, filled with sap, gorged with everlasting love, mother, cry out our name. The erotic beats of the tam-tam, the blues tempo covers her voice. My mother's daughters, our holy Africa, our mother Africa weeps. Bring the calabashes for the journey, she says, this long journey. The sun will stand, but will they kill the young calf without us? The last poem I would like to share with you is by Véronique Tadjo. She's from the Ivory Coast, and in her poem entitled Je vous salue, I greet you, Tadjo connects, excusez-moi, with the underserved, the lumpen proletariat of Africa, but also of the world, those affected by world exploitation systems, global capitalism. And it's important to not leave the underserved behind. For Africa to progress, all have to be brought to the table, not just the few at the top, the educated, the elite few, not just those who are privileged. But those who are privileged and educated have a responsibility to bring those who are underserved to the top as well. Je vous salue. Vous les fouilleurs de poubelles, les infirmes aux moignons crasseux, les borgnes, les hommes rampants, vous les maraudeurs, les gamins des taudis, je vous salue. Quel fardeau portez-vous en ce monde plus lourd que la ville qui meurt de ses plaies? Quelle puissance vous lie à cette terre frigide qui n'enfante des jumeaux que pour les séparer, qui n'élève des buildings que pour vous écraser sous les tonnes de béton et d'asphalte fumant? Vous les mangeurs de restes, les sans-logis, les sans-abri, quel regard portez-vous sur le monde? Quel regard portez-vous sur l'horizon en feu? You, the garbage ramblers, the disabled with soiled stumps, the one-eyed creeping child, you the hustlers and the children of the slums, I salute you. What burden do you bear? In this inhuman world, heavier than the city dying of its wounds, what power binds you to this cold earth that gives birth to twins only to separate them? Power that builds skyscrapers only to crush you under tons of concrete and smoking asphalt. You who eat the crumbs left over, you the homeless, those without shelter. How do you see the burning horizon? A lot to think about. Thank you for inviting me. Merci beaucoup et à très bientôt. Au revoir.